Who do we start sharing the gospel with? Well, in Mark 5:18 through 20, you have the story about the demoniac man who was trying to go with Jesus after being saved, but Jesus says, no, go to your people. In the Greek, it's oikos. And so the demoniac man went to his own people and to share the good news. And all he had was where Jesus had showed mercy on him and where he had been forgiven. And so what that helps us understand as to where to start is, if this is me, then let's make a little oikos map, or like a relational map of the people in your life. Let's start with 4 or 5 people around you. And so say you have Joe, Jim, James, Peter. Say these are some of the closest people in my life. Well, let's start praying for them, and these can be the first people in your life that you then share your story in the gospel with. And so if you look at John 17:6, 9, and 20, I know it's kind of choppy. I encourage you to read the whole chapter. But in verse 6, he says, Jesus is praying, he says, I have manifested your name to the people whom you gave me out of the world. And so Jesus is proclaiming to the people that God gave him, as we all have been given a unique oikos. And then if fast forward to 9, it says, I am praying for them. And so we should pray for the people that uniquely have been given to us. And then in verse 20, it says, I do not ask for these only, but I also for those who will believe in me through their word. And so say, I'm here, I'm praying for those that God has entrusted in my life, but Jesus took it a step further. He said, I'm also praying for those who will believe in Jesus through their word. And so Jesus was multiplication minded, or loving through people. And so Joe's wife, Jim's friend, maybe some people you do know and some people you don't know. But what this does is this begins to identify your area of ownership, your area of responsibility, and it's a prayer map that then can pray to the first, second, third generation, and it helps you get a starting place as to where you can start sharing the gospel.